a whole coconut. I'd say this is a medium to large size, and you find the eye. You find the eye of the coconut, meaning you find the soft part that the knife goes into. Because the coconut has 3 eyes, as you can see. That's what we call them. That's what I call them, at least. And these 2 are hard. Nothing goes into them. Only one you can bore a hole into, right? So you don't want to ruin your knife, but you want to get a pointy object and just get the hole deep enough until you can see water. There we go, right? Next, you're gonna need a container to put your water in. This might take a while, so I'm gonna speed it up for you guys.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that
Next, you're gonna wanna blow into the hole. You may not understand what it does, but let me explain this to you. By blowing into the hole of the coconut, it's gonna be really hard. It's gonna take a lot out of you, but it helps loosen up the coconut. So when you crack it, the air goes in and around the coconut, so it's easier to husk out of this hard shell that it's in. So we're gonna blow into the coconut.
is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to learn your
Ta-da! And normally when you're home, you normally just go outside and walk it down on the ground. However, there's snow outside right now and we're not doing that. So he's gonna come in as he was doing before, and he's gonna break the coconut open with his man strength. Yeah, you. So, go ahead. See it there. All right. Because I'm not so good on the coconut huxing out, I'm gonna ask you to do this a few more times. So like one more time in the middle. Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. You want to come in with your knife and put it underneath here. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. I'm just kidding. It's kind of hard. But, yeah. Just go in with your knife. Put your knife between the hard hucks and the coconut. And, you know, do your thing. As you notice, I'm using a butter. Is it a butter or a bread knife? That's what I'm using so I don't hurt myself. And you just continue doing that until you have it all out. See? I haven't done this in forever. Since I left Jamaica, I haven't done this. And Mommy normally have us do it on Sundays. You can know you want to do rice or peas. You use a coconut, so you can use it real coconut milk. Oops, I'm gonna have to find out later on. But yeah, this hucks. And what is hucks in coconut if you're not eating the coconut? We gotta eat the coconut. I've already huxed out my coconut, as you can see. You know, there's a little stuff on the back still, but we'll get that. And now I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna wash the coconut. This is just some water that I caught at the pipe. So it's ordinary temperature water. I mean, this is cold because it's winter here, but you know, nothing special. We're gonna wash all that trash off the coconut and call it a day. You understand? Everything look nice and clean. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead, look at all the trash, look at all the dirt in there. We didn't want it in our coconut drops. No, no, no way, Jose. So I'm gonna just go ahead and drain this now. And after I've drained it, I'm gonna show you my next step. Is after we drain this, we're gonna cut the coconut. There's a specific way to cut it to make the coconut drops, and that's this way. There's no specific measurement. It's about what you want. So this size look perfect to me, to suit me, right? After you cut it this way, you gotta cut it that way. You know, just continue doing the thing. This is very time consuming, so I'm gonna go off the camera again and show you guys the next step when I get to it. So just continue cutting it like this, as I said, like this, and then cut it this way, right? Cut it like this, and be careful not to cut yourself. You really need to pay close attention to this. We don't want any blood in our coconut drops, so just be as safe as possible, you know? And if you're not old enough to do this on your own, just have your parent or guardian do this part for you. So just stay tuned, people, and yeah, we'll get into it. You know, the husband is here helping out all the time. Let me big him up, you know. You got everything on the lock and key control. So guys, we have our coconut here now, all chopped up to the size that it's supposed to be. As you can see, that's the size that I like, you know. Nothing has to be the same exact size. We're all human, so yeah. I have this amount of ginger, and as I said, the measurements are going to be in the description box. People like to chop up their ginger fine in it. I'm going to grate her mine. And when adding the ginger, it's all about how much ginger you want to your taste buds. You know, there's gonna be a recipe, but you don't have to use this much or this little ginger in yours. And as I said, this is a whole coconut, as you could see from the beginning of the video. But yeah, in my perspective, when grating the ginger, to me, it's better. That way you don't chew ginger when you're biting into that nice, luscious coconut dessert, coconut drops. You don't get a bite of ginger. Like, nobody likes that. We're gonna add this to a pot and boil it for about 30 to 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes. So we get the coconut softened up a little bit and get all this ginger soaked into the coconut, right? And that's about the amount that I'm going to use. I'm also going to wash this grater out so I can get everything. You can see the juice dripping. And that's it, guys. It's frosting on my cameras, but as you can see, this has come to a boil. And we're going to let this boil for 30 to 40 minutes. And we'll come back to you guys and tell you how far it has gotten. But it's not looking bad and it's smelling amazing. So I just added the sugar, as you can see. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla. You know what I mean? And half tablespoon of the almond extract. There we go. I'm also going to add some cinnamon or cinnamon, whatever you want to put on. See, So it's cinnamon. Just like 1/4 tablespoon. But I go ahead and brown it up too, as well as give it the amazing flavor. We're going to stir this right in, and we're gonna let this combine together. The sugar is gonna dissolve, and I'll come right back with it now. So as you can see, it is getting there, but it's not quite there yet. It's not quite syrupy as we would want it. It's a bit brown because of the cinnamon that I added. So this is not because the sugar is burning. As I can see, it kind of watery same way. So we want it to get a little bit stringy, almost near to caramelization, and then I'll take it off. So this is how to know if you're ready to take it off or if it's close to be taken off. When you pull up a spoon, when it gets really stringy like this, that's when it's really close. So you need to keep a close eye on it right now and take it off within the next few seconds. But see there guys, it still has a little way to go. It's this dark in complexion because of my cinnamon. You don't have to add cinnamon in yours if you don't want to freak out. But yeah, it has a little way to go still. And then we're going to drop it. I like the taste of cinnamon. That's why I added cinnamon in mine. But as I say, if you don't want to freak out, don't add the cinnamon to yours. This, I don't know if you can see this, how stringy it is. That's when you know it's ready to drop. So we're going to drop with drops. You can use a spoon for this, but I don't feel like using a spoon. That's 1 drop. That's 2 drops. And as I said, I have cinnamon. I put quite a bit of cinnamon in this, so that's why it's so dark. It's not because it brown or the sugar it burn or the sugar extra brown. It's the cinnamon, people. So if you don't like yours so dark, you can leave out the cinnamon. But yeah, that should be it. We're gonna let this sit. We're going to let this sit until it's cool, and when it's cool, I'll come and separate it. You might also wonder why is the coconut so small. I had to take out some for my own reasons, and stay tuned. So here it is, guys. Here it is, the ending result, looking fabulous, tasting even better, you know. So, you know, like, comment, share this with a friend, tell them to share it with their friends. See it there, looking good, the right amount of spice and the right amount of cookings. It's a laugh.